Hey, what's going on? What's going on? This is another episode of a 2-in-1 podcast of The Reporter. Well, let's get started with the first one. I guess you could say I don't know how to go with this story. Former pastor Josh Hart and his first lady decided to step down. Kind of surprising because it was pretty much a young guy. It's pretty much a young guy, young family. But it's kind of surprising. But all I can say, like I said last night, that a human is still a human, and a man of God is still a man of God, with emphasis on man. It's a tough job. That's why you gotta stay close to God, stay prayed up every day if you're gonna take on that calling. Get calling every day. Nobody doesn't know the real reason why this particular man of God is stepping down in general. Just only got a little smell of the reason, but not the reason officially. Only God knows what goes on behind the scenes when it comes to situations as these. No use to speculate either. But sooner or later, things have a way of coming out, as always. The things we hide behind the closed doors. But it's something else. But God bless him. Whatever God leads him to do, and it goes for his first lady. And too. But it's a trip. Young guy stepping down September 25th. But on to the second story. TikTok's on fire again concerning the black Ariel. In other words, the new realistic version of, if you want to call it realistic, because it is a story of a mermaid, a mythical creature. But lo and behold, as racism always does, it turns a being into a monster, into a big situation. My goodness, who ever heard of causing so much drama over a shade, over a new edition, a new realistic version of Ariel, of some character that is not real. I repeat, that is not real. I think we watched that the original. I think I think it was in middle school. Yeah, and I think they sung the songs. Heard the song that was pretty much famous from that original too. Throughout that year, and pretty much that whole decade, really. But it's world and that spirit of racism is like a petty little child that doesn't get his way. It's because they decided to do something different. Do something different. There's always people in the crowd. As always, the people in the crowd is gonna make a big deal out of a small anthill, and that's what TikTok's on fire about. The parents showing their kids a reaction to the trailer of that movie that's coming out 2023. But it boggles the mind sometimes. But when you live as long as we have, it's not a surprise. It's not a surprise because, like I said, the spirit of racism is like a petty child trying to get it. That's not getting his way. A spoiled little child. It really is sometimes, most of the time. But it's good to see Hollywood do that for the next generation, and it's good. It's just something that's good to see, because in the past, representation hasn't been too much to discover. It hasn't been too many times to discover. In the past in Hollywood, but Hollywood is finally waking up. Hopefully, it's for the right intentions instead of being politically correct with their presentation. But only God knows. But when it coming back to the people that to jump back to the people that has a problem with with this character being black, you need Jesus one huge dose of Jesus. Just one, just one. Cause that's and to put science into it, like somebody was cracking up about. That's you need some serious clinical evaluation if you're gonna put science to make an excuse for how you truly feel, and who is truly speaking through you, or what spirit is truly speaking through you. To use science as an excuse for something that isn't real, or a character that isn't real. Like I said, in general, that isn't real. That isn't real. But that's where the mind of the world is at. When it's all said and done, and that spirit of racism is still flowing around like the Ohio River. And you know how dirty that Ohio River is. At least if you live in Kentucky, you do. And that's where it is. That's where it is. But as long as there's people in the world that's willing to make to be the difference, and it doesn't. When it's all said and done, it doesn't matter what the excuses of people that are willing to become a slave to that spirit say. It doesn't matter what they say. As long as there are people in the world that's willing to be that difference against that spirit. That's, like I said, it still flows like the old Ohio River. It still flows, whether we like it or not. But shout out to Disney for hooking the next generation up of young black kids, and shout out to them. And somehow it took this long though, because I think the original came out I think in the early 90s. And they finally getting it together. But no time like the present. But that's all I got though. Here's another episode, another 2-in-1 podcast of The Reporter. Yeah, have a good one. I'm gone.